Hey, would you just get that door for me, please?
Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Good. So am I. My topic I did was why the penny should be discontinued, and I'm going to explain my position on it. Some quick facts about the penny. The penny was first introduced in 1793, 1 year after the U.S. Mint was formed in 1792. The first penny was made of 100% copper. Over the penny's lifespan, it has been produced by several different types of material. It was made of 100% copper up until about 1864. After that, it was made of bronze from 1864 to 1942. And then steel for 1 year in 1943 during World War II. And then went back to copper from 1943 to 1946. Bronze until 1962. Ever since 1982, Congress passed a law that made it legal for people to melt down the penny to take the copper out, and also Congress made sure that they enforced this by switching the penny material to zinc with that's 97.5%, the other 97.5% zinc with the 2.5% copper. The penny, as you know, is worth $1 for 1 cent. And Abraham Lincoln didn't appear on the penny until 1909. Before that, it was known as the Indian head that appeared on the penny. In 2008, there were several different designs that came out. In 2009, several different designs, 4 different designs came out. As you can see, there's 3 of them right here in honor of Abraham Lincoln's 200th birthday. Now, my position for why the penny should be discontinued. The cost of production of the penny today is too high and too expensive. The penny's value has diminished, as you guys know. We don't like holding on to pennies, they're just loose change. Other currencies have been eliminated before. Other currencies around the world that have the same value as the penny have been eliminated. And the production of the penny has decreased in volume. Over recent years, there have been less pennies produced. The first reason is the cost of the penny is too expensive. In 2012, it was cited that it takes 1.9 cents to make a 1 cent coin. And in 2011, it costs 2.41 cents to make a 1 cent penny. So you're losing 1 cent for every penny produced. It does not cost the U.S. government less than 1 cent to produce a penny since 2005, when it costs 0.93 cents to produce. As you can see, this is 2011, this is 2012, and in 2005 it's 0.93 cents to produce a 1 cent penny. Also, the main reason why the cost of production, the cost to produce a penny has risen is due to the rising cost of materials for zinc, as they have become a more valuable commodity in recent years. The penny is, again, it's way too expensive. The U.S. Treasury incurred a loss of $58 million from producing the penny. That was in the year 2012. 2012. The government pays a negative seigniorage. The seigniorage is known as when it's the difference between the face value and the actual cost of production for the penny. And this occurs because the Treasury chooses to sell all pennies at face value. rather than trying to make a profit and a break even and selling the pennies for, since it's 1.99 cents, they sell them for 1 cent, so they incur a loss every time they sell 1 penny. The second reason is the penny is losing value in today's society. This is a quote from the Wall Street Journal all the way back in 1995. It says, "They're not worth picking up off the street. If you drop one, think of it on a per hour basis. You drop it, 2 seconds to locate it. 2 seconds, it drops on the ground. You locate it, it's 3 seconds. You have to bend down, pick it up, it's 2 seconds. You got to get your fingernails under it, which I feel is the hardest part. It's about 3 seconds right there. Then you put it back in your pocket, it's 1 second. So I tried it yesterday, and I actually tried it last week. It didn't take me 12 seconds. I feel that the guy that wrote this was pretty old. He also said that in the article, but it took me 10 seconds. Sorry, I moved pretty slow. I did have to practice, but there you go. I wouldn't say 10 seconds right there, 4 to 7. So to me, after finding that out, I felt that the penny was not even worth keeping in my pocket. I don't really keep pennies in my pocket anymore. I try to give them back, put it in, take a penny in a penny jar. And you guys should probably do the same. Another important point on diminishing value is that President Obama has recently come out against the production of the penny. He feels that since we're incurring a loss, there's really no point to keep producing a coin that is makes the U.S. government lose profit. And this is part of his plan to kind of redo the infrastructure of our country. As you guys know, he's talking about cutting costs, and he feels that one of the easiest things to for a cost-cutting procedure would be to get rid of the penny altogether. The only thing he needs is for Congress to pass and give him the power to abolish the penny. And the president was quoted on saying, anytime we're spending money on something people aren't going to use, that's something that should change. Another point on the diminishing value is that you can't use them at toll booths. I didn't know this. I've only been driving for about 3 years, but I recently found out that Illinois declared that you cannot use pennies at the toll booth. And then also, I'm from New Jersey, but I guess you still can use them. But the Turnpike Authority official said, while you still can use them, it's frowned upon to use them. And I got a short clip for you. It's about 10 seconds. Does Firefox still not work?
Right, you gotta go to Explorer.
You're giving me 50 pennies?
150.
We don't take pennies.
You have to.
I'm sorry?
You have to. After that.
As you can see, the guy either, hopefully the lady took him, or that guy was out of luck. So next time I'm driving down the New Jersey Garden State Parkway, try to pay attention to see what happens. It'd be an interesting experiment. The penny, as we know it, is on the brink of destruction, or discontinuation. This wouldn't be the first time that the U.S. government has eliminated a type of currency. In 1857, the U.S. government eliminated the half-cent coin. It was eliminated for the same reasons today that are why people want to eliminate the penny. The cost of production to produce the half-cent coin exceeded its face value, so the government was incurring a negative scenery. And while the half-cent coin was a smaller amount than the 1 cent penny, it still had little and no effect on the American economy, even though it was back in the 1800s. There was still no effect. Also, one of the big advocates for abolishing the penny is Robert Waples. He's an economics professor at Wake Forest, and after his research, he's come up with that customers wouldn't really lose out on getting rid of the penny. That's one of the main arguments for abolishing the penny, that that it would round up to the next 5 cent. Since we get rid of the 1 cent coin, the next lowest value currency would be a nickel. So if something costs $2.02, people feel that if we got rid of the penny, that would cost $2.05, since the nickel would be the lowest value currency. And his point was customers would lose from rounding at current prices. In fact, I found that customers gained just a minuscule amount, about 1 cent for every 40 transactions, which really amounts to 0. So what he was saying is that through his research, he gathered data from gas stations and convenience stores around 7-Eleven, around Wake Forest, such as like 7-Elevens, and he found that while customers, it would round down, it would round up to a nickel, they still wouldn't lose basically they still wouldn't be gypped out they still wouldn't be gypped out of the penny. Other countries have gotten rid of the penny and their 1 cent coins. Australia and Canada, 2 recent countries, have gotten rid of the 1 cent coin. And in a recent Wall Street Journal article, 14 countries have now eliminated the lowest or 2 lowest coin denominations. All their rounded prices up or down to the value of the nearest coin still in active circulation. So 14 countries and our neighbor in Canada have gotten rid of their 1 cent coins. Canada recently did this in February 2013. And penny production has decreased. The 2 main mint production sites in Denver and Philadelphia have been producing less pennies since 2000. In 2000, they produced 8.7 billion. In 2011, they produced 2.5 billion. In Denver and in Philadelphia, they produced 5.5 billion. And in Philadelphia, in 2011, they produced 2.4 billion. In conclusion, the value of the penny has diminished. It's too expensive to produce and has little or no return. Other countries have discontinued it, and it ends up just being a loose piece of change. Questions?
Your best guess, are we going to lose it?
I hope so. I think if Congress gives President Obama the permission to try and legislate about losing the penny, I think we will. As of right now, more people in finance and economic marketplaces have come out and said that the penny, loss of the penny wouldn't really have any